exactly right, Rick Garcia. It's going to be, it's going to be
Sharon Tay here.
And Sharon Tay.
Evelyn Taft and Rick Garcia.
Sorry to be so formal.
Exactly. We like to keep it formal. It's a kind of a formal kind of night. There we go. But yes, we are expecting a little bit of a cool down tomorrow. In fact, as we get a look at Long Beach this evening, you're going to see a bit of cloud cover already starting to move toward the coastline. So low pressure starting to dip in. With that, it's going to be a little cooler tomorrow, but it's going to be even cooler as we head toward the weekend. So of course, we're going to have those numbers coming up for you in just a little bit. But you'll see right here on radar, mostly clear conditions for you, even though we are starting to see a little bit of cloud cover at the coast, just like we saw in that shot of Long Beach. Other than that, temperatures into the 60s and the 70s, 71 in Valencia, 63 in Malibu, 64 in downtown, and 66 in San Pedro, 68 in Laguna Beach. Earlier today, we made it to 78, average is 75, so we were a few degrees above average for this time of year. Record numbers 98, so we didn't get anywhere close to that. And we're not getting close to that tomorrow. We're keeping it at 78 for downtown. Over the next 24 hours, we're talking 60s, mid 60s, and upper 60s for you. And you're going to see, well, Santa Monica 69, upper 70s for downtown 78, Anaheim 81, Riverside 95, and Woodland Hills. You're still getting up to a pretty toasty 93 degrees. So we hit the century mark today. Doesn't look like we're going to do it tomorrow, even though we are flirting with 100 degrees. We will tell you how much cooler we're going to get those we head toward the weekend. Coming up in your 5-day forecast in just a little bit. Rick and Sharon, back to you.
All right, Ev.
I don't want Evelyn to think I was cheating on her with another
Meteorologist?
weathercaster, a meteorologist or weathercaster, or another newscast, but I'd mentioned to somebody earlier
Yes.
that it just felt hotter than you told us it was going to be, and you said it was going to be hot, and for some reason it just felt out in the valley like it was a lot hotter.
Yeah, it was quite hot. Well, we were talking triple-digit heat in upper 90s.
And it almost got there, right?
It did get there, actually. It wasn't even an almost. We got up into the 90s, triple digits, 101. Out in the desert, we were talking 107, 108. Yeah, pretty amazing stuff. So it really got hot. Heated it up earlier today. In fact, right here at the Broadcast Center in Studio City, we're at 66 degrees. But low pressure is swinging in, and with that, we're going to see a cool down. We've been above normal. We're going to be about near normal for this time of year. Increasing cloud cover as we head into the next few days, especially as we head into next week. We're still dealing with a little bit of coastal cloud cover right there. By 9 a.m., again, we're dealing with just a little bit of cloud cover as well. Clearer conditions by 12 o'clock, and we're calling it sunny inland, but we're calling it partly cloudy by the coast. For the valleys in the Inland Empire, sunny through your Sunday, and then cooling it down, well, pretty significantly as we head into your Monday and Tuesday. Still in the 90s for you tomorrow. 90s turning to 80s, turning to low 80s by early next week. One more 5-day forecast for you. You're going to see right here for the Basin in Orange County, upper 70s, keeping things that way, and then cooling down Monday and keeping things, well, on the cooler side as we head into Tuesday. Back to you. And we're expecting a few changes in our forecast. We're going to have that forecast coming up for you in just a few minutes. Actually, it's warming up, or past tense, it warmed up.
Oh, sorry. I'm living in the past.
I know. I didn't want to break it to you.
The heat hasn't hit her up at the Sharon Tay estate yet.
Will you stop?
The compound reflects all the heat.
Right. I didn't know how to break it to you. I felt bad because you seemed all excited that it's getting warmer. Yeah. But you know what? Even though it's going to get cooler, it was so warm today. This is how I'm going to phrase it to make you feel better. That even though it's going to cool down, it's still going to be warm out there. So I hope that does the trick. There we go. As we get a look at radar, mostly clear, but there is a little bit of fog starting to approach the coast. And with that, we are expecting to see a little bit of a cool down, especially at the coast. 66 right now in San Pedro. Over to Laguna Beach, you're at 67. Riverside, 77. And over to Palmdale, you're at a very warm 85. No surprise because you hit the triple digits earlier today. So a very warm day earlier today. You'll see right here, 78 degrees. That was the forecast high for downtown. Average is 75. So we were a few degrees above average. We're actually keeping it above average for downtown tomorrow, much the same for downtown, but I will tell you other spots cooling down, but won't be cool. It's just going to be a little cooler. Downtown, 78, Santa Monica, 69, Palmdale, 99. So it doesn't look like you're going to squeeze out a triple degree reading. Earlier today, you certainly did. Riverside, 95, and Woodland Hills, you're getting up to 93 degrees by the time we hit tomorrow afternoon. So why is it getting cooler? Well, low pressure is starting to approach Southern California, and as a result, it's cooling down. It's going to get a little cloudier overnight, low clouds and fog in the forecast for you. You'll see that right here. You're also going to see near normal temperatures. So by near normal, well, we've been above average, and we're going to continue to stay a little above average in some spots, and other spots again right where they should be for this time of year. We're also expecting increasing cloud cover as we head into the next few days. So let's get a look at your 5-day forecast, and you're going to see this pattern right here. Little cooler tomorrow, even cooler by Saturday, Sunday. Monday and Tuesday, that's when we're really going to start to feel the difference, especially on Monday. Tuesday, we're picking it up by a couple of degrees for the basin in Orange County. For the coast, you're going to see, well, we're a little cooler tomorrow, then we're mild as we head into your Saturday, a few clouds by your Sunday, and by Monday, little cooler. Looks like Monday will be the coolest day of the week. By Tuesday, we're keeping it mild, and one more 5-day for you. Again, similar pattern. A little cooler tomorrow, not cool, just a little cooler. We're still in the 90s, then getting into the upper 80s by Saturday. Same thing by Sunday, and then you'll feel that difference. A little cloudier, a little cooler as we head into your Monday and Tuesday. Rick and Sharon, back to you.
All right.
Exactly. It was quite hot out there, and there is a cool down in store. But first, we want to show you exactly how hot it got. We're taking a look right now, well, over the basin. Take a look at downtown right here. Temperatures in the mid-60s, clear skies, even though we are expecting a little bit of cloud cover at the coast, a little bit of it working its way into the forecast right now. Take a look right here. Temperatures still quite warm out there, 60s, 70s. The high desert, well, Palmdale, you're at 83 degrees, and that's no surprise because earlier today, you made it to 102 degrees. Woodland Hills, 96. You're going to see Lancaster, you made it to 103. Hemet, 103 as well. And Laguna Beach, we're just showing you the coast, of course, significantly cooler than everybody else, but still warm for this time of year. Laguna, you got up to 71. Do want to mention Santa Monica. We got up to about 70 degrees, and that was a little inland right there at the airport. So very warm, even hot day earlier today. Downtown, you got up to 78. Average is 75, so we were a few degrees above average for this time of year. Record numbers 98, so we didn't get anywhere close to that, and we're not getting anywhere close to that over the next few days. We're actually cooling it down. So of course, we're going to have that cool down for you and that extended forecast coming up in just a little bit. Lena and Sylvia, back to you.
All right, you're right, Ev.
Yeah, exactly. I think a lot of us are because it got pretty hot out there. We were in the triple digits in some of our inland spots up in the high desert, also in the IE. We got up into the triple digits, 90s into your inland spot. Santa Monica, you got up to the 70s today. It was about 70 degrees at the airport at the pier. A little cooler in the upper 60s today, but still a gorgeous day out there. You're going to see right here a few people out and about on the pier, and you're going to see temperature-wise, well, right here at the Broadcast Center in Studio City, we're at 64 degrees. Just changed to 64. Oh, 65, 64. Can't make a decision. Okay, well, we're in the 60s this evening. You're going to see right here earlier today, we made it to 78 degrees. That was for downtown. Average is 75. Record numbers 98 degrees, and there's that 65 degrees. It's still going back and forth, but of course it's still quite mild out there this evening. Over the next 24 hours, we're going to only get down to the 60s, so still mild, mid-60s by the morning, and by the afternoon, we're up to about 78 degrees. So pretty similar to what we saw today. Some spots getting a little cooler though. Palmdale, you were up in the triple digits today. You're flirting with the triple digits tomorrow. Riverside 95, Woodland Hills 93, and you're going to see, well, Anaheim, you're getting up to about 81 degrees. So low pressure is building into Southern California. As a result, we are looking at cooler conditions and cloudier conditions as well. We're also looking at near normal temperatures and finally getting a look at, well, your last point right here for your weather headlines. You're going to see increasing cloud cover. So with that, we'll have that 5-day forecast coming up for you in just a little bit. Lena and Sylvia, back to you. All right. And expecting some changes in our forecast. We'll have that forecast coming right up.
Major structural damage.
Yeah.
That's enough.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
We have some changes headed our way.
Some big changes.
Yeah,
So-
and I know that you like the hot weather, but
do.
it's a nice little break.
But I know
gotta
you like the
admit.
cooler weather, so there we go. So we both win.
Trying
you
to
know?
convince you.
Yeah, there we go. I got mine today, and you'll get yours
Thank you.
this
Well,
weekend.
for everyone.
Because it's going to be a little cooler. That's exactly right. So we sort of got the best of both worlds. Depends on what you like. Again, very hot today. Still warm tomorrow, and then gradually getting cooler as we head into the next few days. We're going to show you exactly how cool we're going to get coming up in a pretty clear, but I will tell you increasing cloud cover on the way. We're also expecting near normal temperatures as opposed to above average temperatures. We're cooling down, and this is all happening because of a low pressure system that's starting to make its way into Southern California. So cloud-wise, by 6 a.m. tomorrow, looks like we're affected by the coast, especially along the Orange County coastline. Things clearing out quite nicely by the afternoon hours, and by late afternoon, looks quite clear out there, and it will still be warm, just not quite as warm is where we were today. Just to give you an idea, inland spots today got up into the 90s. Some spots, the high desert, some spots in the IE actually got up to the triple digits. Tomorrow, the valley is getting up to the 90s. By Saturday, we're in the upper 80s, the IE also keeping in the upper 80s and lower 80s by Monday and Tuesday. So we're really going to feel the cool down by next week, even though we are technically gradually cooling down over the next few days. And one more 5-day forecast for you for the coast. You're going to see pretty mild temperatures, not a lot of, well, fluctuation in temperatures over the next few days. Upper 60s, but then by Monday and Tuesday, we're getting down to about 66, back up to about 67. So we are calling it mild, and we are expecting low cloud cover in the forecast at least through the morning hours. Lena and Sylvia, back to you. And triple-digit heat today, but will it last through the weekend? We'll have your full forecast coming up.
Can you?
Hi there, guys. Yeah, let's check in with, well, the Ferris wheel right now, trying to set a record. Looks like our detective's going to be out there until about 8:30, Gus. So we're wishing you luck, and we're sending you, well, the mild conditions just to make things nice and comfortable for you on the Ferris wheel there. You're going to see it's 64 degrees. That's right here at the Broadcast Center in Studio City. The coast currently in the low 60s, probably dropping to the upper 50s, and some of that fog starting to rush in, but it should be pretty comfy out there. We're not getting too cool tonight. Take a look at radar. A little bit of fog starting to make its way toward the coast. Other than that, clear and mild. Currently 63 in downtown San Pedro, 64. Malibu already down to 59 in Valencia. You're at 71 degrees. A very warm day earlier today. Woodland Hills, you got up to 96. Palmdale, 102. Lancaster, 103. Hemet, 103 in Laguna Beach. You got up to 71 degrees, so even a pretty warm day at the coast. We hit the triple digits as we just saw. Tomorrow doesn't look like we're going to do it again. We're still getting into the upper 70s in the basin, and you're going to see, well, average is 75. So we're still a few degrees above average in some spots. By the time we hit the weekend, though, we're probably going to be calling it just average. Downtown 78, Anaheim 81, Palmdale flirting with the triple digits. You're at 99 in Woodland Hills, getting up to 93 degrees by the time we hit tomorrow afternoon. So let's get a look at your 5-day forecast really quick here, and you're going to see, well, we're still keeping it warm tomorrow, even though technically we're cooling it down in some spots. Looks like things are going to be much the same for the basin in Orange County. For Saturday, little cooler. For Sunday, even cooler. And then you're really going to notice the difference by the time we head into your Monday and by the time we head into your Tuesday. So again, that's for the basin in Orange County. Your next 5-day forecast showing you a similar pattern for the coast. Upper 60s and then keeping things that way through Sunday. A little cooler by your Monday and keeping it mild by your Tuesday. Low cloud cover in the mix, especially in the morning hours, and getting a little cloudier as we head towards your Monday and Tuesday. Same thing for the valleys and the Inland Empire. Back to you.
All right, Evelyn.